right, friends. I am in a hotel on my interview trail, and the reason why I'm coming to you from a hotel is because I haven't lived in anything else for the past week. So that's why I'm going to be doing my practice straight at you and not to the side like normal. My head will probably be cut off at multiple times during this, but this practice is just going to be a quick, for me, it's been my pre-interview practice, pre-dinner practice, rotation practice, pre-lecture practice, whatever needs to be for you, but just to increase your energy and ramp it up for the day. That being said, we're going to do a lot of chaturangas, and double chaturangas. So it's going to be chaturanga, upward facing dog, back to chaturanga, and then back to downward facing dog. So I just want to say one quick thing about the chaturangas. I'm going to do this from the side, and because my head's going to get cut off and I can't do this from the side, I'm just going to do it like this, okay? So this is like if I were to be doing a push-up on the floor. For a chaturanga, I want you to, when I say stop, when your elbow meets your ribs, that's when it literally, like your biceps and your elbow, like, well, I guess your elbow doesn't totally meet your rib. I guess if you like pull in really tight, it does. But right when your arm meets your ribs, okay? And then from there, you're gonna push away, and then up to your upward facing dog. Something that I see a lot is people either go past this point, and so that's one thing. So we just want to stop right here. The other thing is this scooping up to upward facing dog, because it feels like this nice, like, ooh, I'm doing great movement. And well, what's actually happening is you're straining your shoulders, and if you do that a lot, it'll actually start to hurt, not strengthen your shoulders. So you might not feel it right away, but if you ramp up your yoga practice and do this practice more often, you will start to feel your shoulders, and it is not a strength thing, it is a strain thing. So just keep that in mind throughout the chaturangas, and then let's get started. So let's go just straight to downward facing dog. Start to pedal out your heels here, one at a time. And you can pause if you need to start a little bit slower in child's pose or something, but let's just jump right in. Gaze towards the front of the mat, and then step, just little tiny steps until your feet meet your hands. Forward fold. Inhale is halfway lift. Pull your shoulder blades towards one another. Gaze is down at the floor. Tuck your chin so that the back of your neck is lengthened. And then forward fold. You'll straighten your right leg. I'll mirror you here. So straighten your right leg. Your left leg is bent. And then right arm comes up towards the ceiling. Feeling that stretch on the outside of your right leg. And then your next exhale brings you back to center. Bend both your knees again. And then the opposite side. So your left leg straightens, right knee is bent, left arm up to the sky. You can gaze up towards the sky here. And exhale brings you down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up towards the ceiling, extended mountain pose. Exhale over towards the left-hand side here. So right arm reaches over. Inhale, back up. Exhale, over to the right side. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to plank pose. And this is where we're going to do our first double chaturanga. So your shoulders come over your fingertips, shifting forward, exhaling halfway down, making sure to stop, flip to the tops of your feet. No scooping allowed. Come up to upward facing dog. Then shift back to chaturanga. And on a big exhale, down to downward facing dog. We'll do that 3 more times just to build some heat here. So inhale, gaze towards the front of your mat. Exhale, step feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up, extended mountain pose. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, back up center. Exhale, right. Inhale, back center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, first chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Right into it again. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, up. Exhale, right. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward dog. Chaturanga. Downward dog. Straight into forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Extended mountain. Exhale, right, left side. Inhale up. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Chaturanga in between there. Let's do it one more time. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Pull through with me here. Forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, left. The more you show up for yourself, inhale up, opposite side. Now, the more you'll up to center, forward fold. Show up for yourself throughout the day, through your dinner and interview, through your vinyasa, double chaturanga. So show up for yourself here in this time as you build some heat so that you have more energy and strength for later. All right, right leg reaches towards the sky. Exhale, pull it through, low lunge. Drop that back knee. Inhale your arms up. Feel that stretch in the left hip. Exhale, hands down to the ground. Go through your vinyasa again. Double chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Chaturanga. Shift downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Exhale, low lunge. Drop that back knee. Arms come up. One breath here. On your next exhale, hands down to the ground. Right leg or left leg comes to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Chaturanga. Press downward facing dog. Whew. All right, one more time, that same thing, except we're going into crescent lunge. Right leg reaches towards the ceiling. Exhale, pull it through. Inhale, crescent lunge, so your left knee is lifted off the ground. Exhale, down to the ground. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Backwards, downward facing dog. Left leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Stay here for a breath. Exhale, down to the ground. Through your vinyasa. You can always do this on your knees if you feel like your technique is lacking or sliding. All right, come down to your knees. We'll just open up your chest with one move here in camel pose. So you don't need to go to the side, but I'm just showing you. So you're going to place your hands so your fingertips are facing up towards your head, or like you're putting your hands in your back pockets. I like to put my fingertips up towards my head. So you'll have that at your lower back. Then you'll press your hips forward, making sure that your hips stay in line with your knees. And then you start to gaze up towards the ceiling. If you can let your neck go. It's a big stretch, but you need to keep pressing your hips forward. You can grab onto your back heels as long as your hips stay over your knees and don't shift back, okay? Wherever you're at, make sure your hands are at your low back. Slowly come back up and place your booty on your heels. Close your eyes, hands on your thighs. Send gratitude for this opening of your throat, of your chest, making yourself more confident, more available for the day and the opportunities. And I thank you so much for spending a couple moments with me this morning, or this afternoon, or this evening. Open your eyes if they're closed. Bring your hands to your heart. So your left hand on top of your heart, right hand on top of that. The light in me sees, honors, respects the light in you. We are the same. Namaste.